You are in the process of fundraising.
We are.
For a very good cause. Hero Search.
Oh my goodness. Like not all superheroes wear capes.
No.
Sometimes they wear collars. And so that's what we're currently fundraising for right now. We're fundraising for a facility dog. And these facility dogs are professionals. They're working dogs. And their whole goal is to provide comfort, caring, and connection. So when a child or an adult comes into the center and they're needing that little extra support, whether it's in telling their story, if they're a child to Children's Services or to our CMP, or it's sitting in the therapy room, because of course we provide therapy in our center, whether it's any of those, or perhaps it's even going out and doing an education program in a school, the facility dog can assist with all of that to minimize anxiety, increase comfort, and just make it a whole better experience.
Yeah. And we've seen that in the courts too, with some young people testifying with a support dog. It makes a world of difference.
Totally.
I don't know why or how.
Well,
but everybody loves dogs.
Well, I'm a dog person.
Me too.
I have a dog. Her name is Rosie. And she provides me great comfort. When I've had a hard day, that dog comes and lays her head on my lap. It's probably one of the best things.
They know.
Yeah. And so this guy also will be able to go to court with kids.
Okay. How far along are we in fundraising here?
Well, we're almost halfway there.
Okay. How do we put our money in?
How do you put your money in? Well, you go to our website, sanaricenter.ca.
That's SANARE.
Center.
Canadian?
Yes.
CENTRE?
You got it.
Okay.
.ca. Let's make it even more Canadian.
Okay. And if I go there, I can find the place. I can navigate to where I need to make my donation.
Yeah, it's right on the banner right in the front. You just click it and it will take you right there.
Okay. I wanted to go back to one thing you were talking about with the men's group and getting them together. Do you find men, it's hard for them to express their emotions when other men are around? Because we're macho.
Totally. Totally. I would say yes in the beginning. And that's part of the reason why one of the men that's been with us for a very long time, this group in its different names, has been around now for approximately 6 years. And one of the men that's been there from the beginning will stand up and tell a story. And they'll be really vulnerable first. And that opens the door for the other men to be vulnerable as well.
Okay. If there's some who are listening or watching to this and they think that sounds like something that could help me, how do they get a hold of you?
Very simply, you can go to our Evolvement Facebook page, so that's there. Also our website. The coordinator of Evolvement, his name is Steve McCraig, and he would love to speak with them, even if they're thinking like, I might want to go to Evolvement Circle, but I'm not sure. They can talk to him, check it out. Steve will meet with them, and then they can go from there.
And it's Evolvement, EVOLVEMENT.
You got it.
Okay. Anything else that you wanted to touch on before we say goodbye?
Just that the prevalence in Medicine Hat is high. And it's on par with the rest of the province, but sometimes we think that sexual violence, and that's the majority of what we see through the Child Advocacy Center as well. We do see physical abuse and neglect, but a large percentage of the children that are coming through have experienced sexual violence. And so in Alberta, there was a 2020 study, and sometimes, we think it doesn't happen here, or it doesn't happen to people we know, but approximately 1 out of 2 Albertans have experienced sexual violence before the age of 18. And what we know is that if people don't get help before the age of 18, they're 50% more likely to experience it again. So,
abuse again?
Yes, sexual abuse again. And so it's really important that if someone starts talking about their experience of violence, specifically if it's a child, like we always say, like rather than asking questions, because we can ask leading questions sometimes and that can create problems, the smile and the nod and the mm-hms is really important. And then telling whoever it is, child or not, that I believe you, it's not your fault. Thank you for trusting me with this. And I'm going to try to, if they're over the age of 18, I'm going to try to get you some help with this. If they're under the age of 18, I'm going to get you some help with this. And then going from there. But that first response is critical. We all know somebody who's gone through this, but that I believe you, it's not your fault.
The blame game.
Totally. Yeah. And minimizing that because they're so brave for telling their story.